Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Carlos Fonseca. I am the marketing manager here at Timbeter. With me is also Brian Geiser. Uh, he will give you a tour of the Timbeter Container, which is our solution for timber exporters. Um, I just wanted to mention that in your screens you have a tab with the label questions. You can leave us your questions at any time during the presentation, and we will. Uh, Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Uh, Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. My name is Carlos Fonseca. I am the marketing manager here at Timbeter. Thank you. Um, I just wanted to mention that in the tabs in the window next to here in the webinar, you can leave your questions at any time during the presentation. Um, and at the end, we will share more information with you, and you can also send. Well, we will answer your questions, and we will also send you some other information. Okay, let's start with the webinar. As I said, at any point, if you have a questions, you can leave it in the window.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brian. I'm the English market sales representative for Timbeter. And today I would like to introduce you Timbeter Container, which is a solution specially designed for log export in containers. So what our solution consists of? It is a digital workflow management for timber industry where you can just take your mobile device, take a photo of logs loaded into container, then Timbeter does the calculations, gives you the exact log count, volume, and diameters of every single log, all the measurements connected to specific bills of lading, containers, and data is real-time cloud accessible and uploaded there from the devices. And all your shipments can be traced precisely by digital data with the measurement and all the info that it contains and QR code tags that Timbeter is able to detect. So I would like to introduce you a bit what is the detection machine behind Timbeter. So it is artificial intelligence and machine learning based on our detection algorithm that has been learning through hundreds of thousands of measurements. And thanks to that, we can provide error margins from 1.5% down to 0.5%. And so how it works is that the initial rough detection detects the log, then the log is being contoured, and after the contouring of the log, it is made into a perfect circle, and you will get an accurate diameter of the log. So we provide objective, accurate digital measurements, auditable and controllable results by your cooperation partners or auditors. Information is available in real time in the application and in our cloud-based storage module. Data is available for all the parts in the supply chain, logistics, production, and sales part. It's very easy to use, accessible for everyone. You can share your data with other users. It is smart device based. You don't need to purchase any specific, very expensive hardware for it. And it's very quick and easy rollout and very simple to start using. So the essence behind Timbeter is that it is time saving and cost efficient. And how it helps you is that it makes the measurement process very quick. It's done just in a matter of couple of minutes. You can get the maximum value out from every single log you export by accurate measurements. It reduces the human error and also reduces downtime to the weather condition, whether it's raining, it's cold in the winter, it's boiling hot in the summer, then you can just take a picture and measure it later in a more comfortable environment. And all digital data is always easily accessible in our online storage module. You have to you can spend less time on documentation with bills of lading, containers, and contracts, as all of these are available in storage module. And results are shareable in real time. You can trace this shipment from the point when it goes into the container and when it arrives at the destination port. And obviously, Timbeter provides a lot of transparency and helps to avoid disputes and disagreements with customers. And Timbeter works very well offline. The internet connection is only needed for uploading the measurements from the app to storage module and for synchronizing information from there to the application. So the key functionalities in the app, Timbeter Container app, are diameter measurement, log count, which is exact for every single measurement, air filling factor calculation, which gives you the coefficient, the QR code detection for measuring from the smaller end of the log and having a very transparent way of tracing your shipment. And also you can take informative pictures from truck tickets and seal numbers to share with your customers. So our web-based container module is where all the measurements upload. You will have a dashboard of your bookings, containers, and measurements. Measurements become available in real time as soon as they're uploaded. There you can create custom assortments to have specific log type, quality, log length connected automatically to the measurement that you're making. There you can edit the measurements. If there's necessary post-processing, then you can very comfortably do this in your desktop computer. You can download Excel reports for all of the bookings and separate containers, and you can easily share all the information there by a link. And all the devices are connected to the one account. So if your company is using multiple devices in your operations, then all the measurements are uploaded to a single account for a very comfortable and good overview of the operations. So as it is shown here, you can have multiple devices and all the measurements are uploaded under one account. Here you can see how the dashboard looks. You can, on top, you can filter your bookings, containers, by assortments, contracts. And if you have many containers, then it's really easy to find the correct one. And here in the bottom is how the bill of lading looks when you open it. When you have multiple containers under it, then every single one opens like this. And you can, from the bottom right corner of the container view, you can click on the three stripes and you can share, get the tally sheet, and edit the container information. So how the measurement editing works is you open the measurement and click on edit mode. There you can edit the reference to be as accurate as possible as it determines the accuracy. And you can add extra circles if there is any logs missing, or if the logs are tagged with QR codes, then you can remove all the untagged logs from the picture. And for every single booking and container, you are able to get an Excel report. For every container, you can get a log distribution sheet that shows the container name, the formula used for volume calculation, the diameter of every single log, and the log count in the container. And then it shows the total log count and the average diameter. And you can get a report for the whole bill of lading and all containers. And actually, you can download the uh, report for the whole dashboard. So every single booking will be in separate spreadsheets in the same file, and you can have all of your information here. If you need to add any company specific data or uh, add assortments and add devices or users, then you can do this in our storage module, and all of the information will be added and synchronized to the devices, which makes your measurement process a lot easier and quicker. So Timber data management means that you are able to create assortments with specific log lengths, species, and qualities. As shown below, there are two assortments with different wood types. Both have the same wood quality, but you can choose either it's a saw log, pulpwood, or fuel wood, enter different log lengths and the price per cubic meter. And if from our default tree species and qualities option, something that you would wish to have is missing, you can always add it by yourself. And those assortments help save time on entering the measurement data in the app. And also, if you have your own accounting or ERP systems, then Timbeter can be easily integrated via public API, and you can get all the information from our system into yours. So here you can see which information goes from device to cloud and cloud to device. So from device, all the measurements are uploaded to the cloud, and you can start viewing them in real time with all the information connected to these. You can make reports with the uploaded measurements, possibility to correct the measurement on a desktop computer, and integration via API. And from cloud to device, you can synchronize all company custom information, bill of ladings. They are there in drop-down menu, and you can choose which one you need to use for certain container, and the tree species and everything you will add in storage module will be present there. Custom made assortments, of course, diameter classifications and defects, and of course the user management and connecting extra devices. So now I would like to explain how the measurement process works with Timbeter Container. So firstly, you would need to log into the dashboard from Timbeter website. And there, firstly, you should create bill of ladings, which you can do when you click from bill of ladings in the upper menu and add a new one. You can add as many as you need. And then if you have a lot of these, you can filter these by searching for a name or by a contract. Then the next step is to add containers under the specific bill of ladings. And then to do that, choose containers from the same upper menu and add a container with a correct number under the necessary bill of lading. So when the bill of lading and the container is added, then you can start a Timbeter application and choose, you have two options: to start a new measurement and to view finished results. So then in the beginning, choose to start new measurement, and then you will be directed to picture taking screen. So the important thing is to keep an eye on the angle sensor, stay as parallel to the pack as possible. The device will instruct you whether the parallel is held straight and let you take a picture. And if there are not very good light conditions, then you can change the exposure value to have a better quality of picture. And then when everything is suitable, take a picture. Afterwards, you will be directed to entering the measurement data screen, where you can choose bill of lading and the container that will be connected to the measurement. Enter the file name, enter the tree species, log length, and if you choose the assortment, if you have pre-created the assortments in storage module or container module, then you do not have to fill in the tree species and the log length, as they are automatically entered into the fields by assortment. So after taking a picture and entering data, it is very important to mark the reference, which determines the accuracy of the measurement and calibrates the diameters. And the required reference length is at least 100 centimeters. It can always be longer than that. And with the longer reference, it is possible to have less servers when marking it. So reference has to be marked exactly on both ends with a red line, as you can see in the picture. So reference can be either a measuring or a yardstick or a tape measure, and also QR codes is a possibility for reference in Timbeter and Timbeter Container. After the reference has been marked, then you can fine-tune the measurement. So if there should be on rare occasions a missing log or another circular object detected, then you can simply add or remove the circles by holding your finger on the screen and edit the diameter size if necessary. And as you can see, the circle behind or under the log will help you move the circle to right position and match the log. And the plus sign will help you make the circle smaller or larger. And here is the final result of the measurement. It shows you the exact diameters of every single log, the exact log count, the pile density, the total volume of the packs in the container. And you can also view the diameter distribution while using the slider, which is shown by the arrow. And if you move around these green dots, then you can select the preferable diameter range if you wish to see only certain logs. And if you click on average diameter, then you can see uh, the diameter distribution of the measurement. So another functionality that Timbeter Container has is QR code detection. So if you have made a measurement, then in the left corner of the screen, it gives you an option to detect QR codes. So it will color every single tag log distinctively blue, and it especially helps out with measuring with CHAS or any other formula that is measured from smaller end diameter. Then it helps tracking the logs throughout the export process, and also, as mentioned before, QR codes can be used as a reference instead of reference stick. And on in a picture on the right, you can also see that if you click on a tag log, then in the upper right corner, it will show you the information or the code that is linked to QR code. And here is information about one of our customers that uses Timbeter Container. They have been using it since 2017, and Georgia Exports Company is the largest independent exporter of yellow pine from Southeast US to China, operating since 2012. And they operate in 7 log yards and use Timbeter in every single one of these. And they use Timbeter for measuring incoming trucks and Timbeter Container for container export and tagging QR codes for each logs. And they compared results of Timbeter and manual measurements on 6,000 containers and found no significant difference whatsoever. And results of starting to use Timbeter were that they saved 2 full-time employees' man hours per each log yard, improved employee safety, and increased customer satisfaction. So eventually, what are the Timbeter Container key benefits? It's very quick rollout, no high investment needed. You download the application, go through the trial, and the process of starting up is very quick. And it works on any Android device and iOS, of course, but the minimum requirement is that it has at least 8 megapixel camera. And all the required information is stored together. For example, from all the devices connected to the same account in the storage module. It's very transparent and efficient solution as you can track your shipments with QR codes and digital proof of a photo, and you can save a lot of time from manual measurement. It's very easy to use, as you saw from the previous pictures, that it only needs a couple of quick steps to get the measurements done. And data can be easily shared with customers, controllers via link or adding them as a user. And data will be instantly available for reporting as soon as they're uploaded to the web-based container module. So I would like to thank everyone for attending, and definitely download the Timbeter Container from Google Play or App Store, and then we can activate you a trial version, and you can see for yourself how easy Timbeter Container is actually to use and how much time can you save from the manual measurement process. Thank you very much to everyone, and I would like to welcome any questions now.
So we have one question so far, and thank you for the question. So, is the width of the reference important? No, it isn't. So, it's necessary to that it will be at least 1 meter in length, and you would mark it as accurately as possible. So, the longer it is, it can be 1.5 meters or 2 meters, as long as it's comfortable to use, to mark it as accurately as possible. So, the longer it is, there's less chance for margin of error.
Yeah. So if there is if there isn't any question, any more questions? Yeah. Well,
You're
thank you
very welcome.
for your questions. Yeah. Yes. Um, well, we would like to just tell you that you can download the application, as we already said, and you can get in contact with us, and to do a free trial, you can write to info@timbeter.com. At the end of this webinar, you will receive a link to rewatch the webinar, but also some links to important information. And a video as well as how the solution works. Well, thank you again for participating in this webinar, and I hope to see you in other webinars as well. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.